What's up guys, it's Cadence. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're just going to be doing my eyelash routine. As you can see, bright as hell. My eyelashes need some serious help, and I just woke up, so it's the perfect time to kind of take these off so I can have the whole day to do a whole bunch of other skincare stuff. But I want to take you along this time because you guys never get to see it. I know the process is super easy for a lot of girls, but I know some people who want to get into eyelash clusters and things like that, and overall just don't know how to do them. And I feel like I do them in a pretty easy way that's beneficial to all. So yeah. With that being said, we're just gonna hop right into the video, and I'm gonna show you guys each step to my lovely eyelash routine, and you're gonna turn these into something way better. So let's stop wasting time. Let's hop right into it. I'm so excited. Boom. Alrighty guys, so basically for my first part of my eyelash routine, I have to take them off, of course, because yeah, I usually put the lash remover on the lashes, let it sit, then take them off, but it kind of just doesn't get onto my lashes, and then when I'm washing my face, the glue is still on there, and it's kind of a hassle. So, and usually I wait until they're peeling off anyway, so it doesn't hurt. I don't feel any tension on my eyelashes. If you feel tension on your eyelashes when you're peeling them off, or like it hurts, just stop, put some glue on them, and then just let it sit, because that means it's pulling your real eyelashes out. But as you can see, there's still glue on the lash a little bit, but that's okay because these ones are gone. So yeah. And honestly, taking your lashes off really is the best feeling. Girls are not over exaggerating, because like you can just, your eyes can breathe. As you can see, my lashes still kind of have stuff on them, so then that's when the eyelash remover comes in, and basically we're just gonna like put it on the lash and like, you know, above the lash, wherever the glue is. And this one doesn't burn. This is the Yiduo brand. I'm not sure. It's the same brand that comes with the Bond and Seal, which I do need to get more of, unfortunately. But I also have this Bond and Seal, but I really don't know if this works for real, because I do like my Bond and Seal to be waterproof. So this one seems like it was put to the side for a reason. I'm just gonna put that away. Anyway, these are the two Bond and Seals I use. You can pretty much find this pink one everywhere. It's in a lot of packs. I use the waterproof one, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Get the products that fit for you, of course. Yeah, I am just going to put the eyelash remover on my lashes. This is what it looks like. It's like a clear, is it clear? Yeah, this one's clear. Yeah. So I'm just going to put it just on there. And we're just going to let it sit for like maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes when I put this on there, I forget that I even took my lashes off. So, yeah. But it's kind of shiny, you can see on my eye. And then we just let it sit. Now, this eyelash remover doesn't get all of it off, you know, because it's eyelash remover. It's not, this is a pretty cheap one, but the soap that I use will definitely help me get all of it off of my eyelashes. So yeah. But basically, you're just gonna want to look like this, and you're just gonna take whatever residue is around your eye and then rub it on your eyelash so that, of course, it can transfer. Yeah. For right now, I don't reuse them unless they fall off during the set. Like if I put a new set on and then like one falls out, then I just put that same one back on. I don't grab a new one, but you know, yeah. And if one keeps falling off consecutively every 5 seconds, like if my corner keeps falling off, I'll just take that motherfucker off and throw it away, because you clearly don't want to be here. But enough ranting. But enough ranting. I'm gonna show you guys my little face routine. I'm gonna show you guys my face routine and just what I wash my face with and stuff like that. And then we're just gonna hop right into doing the lashes. I'm excited because, like I said, these ones that I had done were way less like heavier than I like. And I did just start liking more heavier dramatic lashes because my eyes were pretty small without lashes, as you can see. It looks like I kind of look like a child. Like I just look younger. So yeah, I'm gonna throw these away. We're gonna get the show on the road, and yeah, enjoy. Alrighty, guys. So I've been sitting for a little longer than like 15 minutes. I got caught up looking at all my film stuff, trying to also think about what more stuff to put out for you guys. But that also means more time for it to come off my lashes. I have this little cotton pad here, and I'm gonna try to like wipe off any excess that I can get off and then go wash my face. So yeah, and then at the moment I am just using my African black soap to wash my face. I've mentioned it in many videos and I hope you guys get some. It's on Amazon. You can get a little bar, or I don't know. It's also at Walmart. But yeah, that's what I'll be using. And if you see, like, it's low-key coming off a little bit easier with the cotton pad and not just like rubbing it with water and shit on my eyes. But yeah, look at that. It's literally coming all off. Now I'm gonna do the second eye. Oh my god, my eyes are watering. And then I just try to like grab it with my fingers, whatever I can. If I see any like large glue chunks on my eyes, of course. But I think we're ready. I think we're in the clear. Like, I just took all that off my eyes. And now I'm just gonna wash my face and continue on to the next set. So guys, I do want to say, like, this isn't a part of the video or anything, but if you look at my eyebrow right here, you see this eyebrow? There used to be a fat pimple right here. Oh, you can kind of see it. There used to be a fat pimple right here yesterday, and I put a pimple patch on it, and it was literally gone overnight. So if you don't use pimple patches, you should hop on the wave, because I hopped on really late, and I could have benefited the fuck out of a pimple patch in high school. So, alrighty guys, we're back. My face is bare. It's dry. There's no lashes. There's no glue. There's nothing on them. Perfect enough just so we can get a fresh set on. I don't think I'm gonna put any products on my face because, like, I don't want to, like, sometimes when I'm doing my lashes I accidentally get glue on like my outer top and then I have to like wipe it off, so I don't want to deal with having to put product on there and then wipe it off. So my face is gonna be dry. Deal with it. I'm gonna put some chapstick on these lips though. Yeah, I'm so ready. I also brightened up the room a little bit so you guys can see me a little bit better. When it comes to doing my lashes, I don't have any specific brand that I go for. I have this brand, I have this brand, I have this one, and there's another one, two understuck under that. So I have a lot of different lashes that I can pick from. When it comes to before my eye, I used to use eyelash serum, and I used like just one I got from Amazon that was like 5 stars, had good reviews. But I think that's more for a professional route, because when you do your lashes, or when other people do your lashes, you know, your eyes are closed, but I'm doing my lashes all myself. So when I would put it on there, it would burn. So yeah. Enough ranting. I don't use eyelash primer anymore. I use eyelash serum. And right now, my favorite eyelash serum is this one. It is the Wet n Wild Boost Me Up, and I have like half of it left. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. It's like $5-6, I believe. But it's brow and lash serum gel, and it just grows your lashes, grows your eyebrows, grows your lashes. I love it, and it actually works because I was using this pretty much under my lashes all last year, and my lashes have really grown. You guys can't really see because they grow straight, but I have lashes, guys. I have lashes. But yeah, as you can see, it's on there now, and I low-key just let it dry a little bit. So we're gonna give ourselves some time. Just a tip, guys did not know, before you do your lashes, I actually wipe my tweezers off with this like an alcohol wipe or something. Um, not I let the tweezers dry, of course. You know, there's no alcohol going into the eyes. I'm not gonna give you that type of beauty tip. But if you do your lashes and stuff, I recommend wiping it off because it could have old glue on it or just bacteria, and you are putting that near your eye. So yeah, and a lot of tweezers just get thrown around in my makeup bag. So I try to keep it as clean as possible. Wipe your tweezers. You don't know where they've been. They could have been in between someone's toes. They could have been holding it like that. You don't know that. So yeah, I'm out of my makeup bag and look how dirty. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna hop right into everything. I'm so excited to show you guys. But anyways, I'm going to be using the 80D and the 60 lashes. So I have the 80D and then the 60 lashes. And so these are going to be like my corners, my inner, and then I have these, which are just going to be for like my inner corner as they get lighter or darker. So I can just use these tinier ones. And then if I need to cover up any gaps, if any mistakes are made that large, I just use these light ones just to make it, put it right over, blends in with the hair, it's lashes, blah, blah, blah. These are my lashes, so I need to get them done for real. Yeah. So as you can see, there you go. The lash serum is dried on there. It's not wet. I'm going to do this eye first. I always do this eye first. What else? Yeah. So basically, you're just gonna have to work with me here. It's okay. You could stop and pause if you need to. I won't be stopping or pausing. It's I don't need to. I have these are my real lashes, and I just lifted my eye up and I just put it under it. So I stuck it to my waterline. You don't want to put it too far because when you close your eyes, yeah, that pink and pink that's gonna be in your eye, you're gonna feel it. So yeah, that honestly might even be too low for me. Yeah, that's good. So as you can see, it's like not too far up there. This is kind of a weird angle, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's up there. It's sticking. We need to keep moving on though because you have glue on your lashes, you know? Basically, I'm just gonna go in with two 18s. So that's how it's gonna fall on there. And then now I'll show you guys. You're gonna put that right next to that one and you're gonna try to stick it as close together as you can. I want you guys to see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna have you like right in the mirror so you guys can see, and then I can also make sure I don't poke my eye out. But yeah, I have two right here and they're just on the water line. So they're sticking to my lashes, right? I'm also gonna move on to, I did two 18s, so I'm just gonna drop down to a 16. And I'm only gonna do 116 because I don't want it to be too dramatic on the outside, but I do wanna have that cat eye type of look because that's kind of the way my eye is shaped. I have an almond eye, so cat eyes look good on my. Three on there, so I have that one in the corner, that one in the middle, and that third one. And I put them super close together. They're not on top of each other. If your band is thin enough, like I was saying, they're not on top of each other. If your band is thin enough to stack them on top of each other, then I totally recommend that because that makes them stay on longer. But my band is not as thin, and thin bands on me, they kind of come off easier when I wash my face because I keep them on for about a 7-day period. So yeah, that's just a one tip. It just depends on your preference and your eye and how and when you're putting on your lashes, what you're using them for, you know? If they're quick use, then maybe you could do a thin band and just overlap them and it'll give them kind of a falsy lash effect. But it's kind of up to you. I'm not really sure. This is just what I've learned over the years. So yeah, when I overlap them, they usually don't stay on for me. So now we're just gonna move on to the 14s. So these are the 20s down here. I didn't really use too many 20s, but I did use two 18s, one 16, Now I'm gonna move on to the 14s, and I usually do about 2 to 3 14s so that it could be in my middle, and then I'll tell you about the corners once I get to it. So I'm just gonna speed up the 14 process because I'm doing 3 of those, so you know. I hate when like I put a lash on and it gets messed up and then it messes up the outer ones that I just did, because then I have to redo the entire process. Your glue is drying and you need to add more glue. So yeah, but now I'm just gonna do, as you can see, I only have like this little bit of my eye left. So I said I was gonna do 2 to 3 14s. I'm gonna do only 2 because these 14s they have higher volume, so they're wider. So I'm gonna do one more oh, oh. I'm gonna do one more 14 right here, and then I'm gonna drop down to maybe like a 10, a 12, and 11, stuff like that. You'll see. The curve of the lash right here, you're gonna grab it by the very end so that you're not sticking it like on your eye, but you can just give it that like, just stick it right on there because there's glue, so you don't need to put it on there. The glue should already grab it. Like so. And then when you put it on there, you want to make sure that it's not in your eye before it dries on there. If it is ever in your eye, I recommend that you like pick it up from the corner or the middle and just tug on it a little bit, because it's already stuck to there like glue. If you pull it off, it'll have that glue effect. It'll just like get slimy and come right off, or you'll pull all 3 off. Eye waters very easily. I also have the fan like on me, but if your eyes water easily, I recommend you get like a Q-tip and put it in the corner, because that can just soak up the tears a little bit easier. But yeah, got that 14 on there, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what the next step. Side of the lashes only has like 14, 16s, and 18s. So I'm gonna go on to the next one. And this should honestly be in any of you guys' packs. I have packs like these that just come with just like one row. It doesn't have to be as many rows as mine. They should honestly have like thicker ones and then thinner ones for you to put on the corners and the inner corners. Same with these ones. There's ones that are bigger at the bottom and then smaller at the top. So these ones go from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. And these ones go from 18, 18, 18, 18, 16, 16, 14, 14, 12, 10. You can also look at lash maps. That helped me learn a lot as well. I'll also maybe put my own lash map in the video just so you guys can kind of understand what I'm saying. But I'll put up a whole bunch of different ones that you can see or you can look at, or I'll put some in the comments, or you can just look it up on TikTok, honestly, because yeah, that's exactly how I learned how to do lashes. It was literally through TikTok. But basically, I'm going to go off on because I have this little corner left. So I think I'm gonna do this version's 14 because it's pretty thin. As you can see, like these ones right here are thin, so it'll create more space, but like they're longer, so I don't want them to be longer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just get these 12s right here, and you're gonna do some 12s and then a 10. So I'm gonna grab a 12, and then you're just gonna put it right next to the other lash, not overlapping, but right next to, and then it starts to get lighter as it goes to the inner corner, because you don't want like large lash, large lash, large lash, large. And I did put a 12, so my last one is gonna be a 10. And when you pick them up off of the trays, you're gonna pick it up by the band, and then I just grab it by its corner, and then I grab it by the corner with the tweezers, because that's the easiest way for me to do it. They're not gonna require as much glue because your lashes are lighter on the inner as well, because that's how lashes work. So yeah, oh, see, I just tried to wipe it up and it came up. Oh, and see, I just caught it on camera. I just grabbed my 12 and my 10. So what we're gonna do We're gonna take the 12 and I'm gonna take the glue and I'm gonna put the smallest drop of glue that I can put on that lash. Just enough so that you know what's on there, but not enough to see. I can see that's on there, but like you don't even want to put that much on there. And then I'm just gonna put it back on there with some extra glue considering it did just come off. And then you're just gonna do your adjustments, which is just putting it up, checking if it's on the waterline and stuff. This one's a little low, so I'm gonna pick it up. And then same for our 10. That's the inner layer and you're still putting on your real lashes. You're gonna put a largely small drop of glue. So very, very small. And if you have shaky hands, I have shaky hands, you can still do lashes. I promise you. Once you poke your eye enough, you'll be like, okay, bro, you just gotta be quick with this. It used to take me hours to do my lashes, but now it takes me like at most 15-20 minutes, depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing, stuff like that. Once I put that 10 down, I just like push it up a little bit with the tweezers, play with it, make sure it's not drooping. As you can see, they're all straight. They're not like coming down, and I don't even see it. If you can't look up comfortably, then your lashes are way too low, basically. So like sometimes I do a test. That's what you have to do because you have to move your eye all around. Like if you want to keep your lashes on for a long time, days on end, then you're gonna move your lashes multiple times. That is how you do the lovely lash. That was the explaining version. On this side, I'm pretty much just gonna speed up the video process and then you guys can watch it as well. And then, yeah. Okay guys, so basically as you can see, the lashes are done. They're still drying. Might need a little bit of editing as they dry. But I love them so much. They're super cute. They're super volume. They're super what I look for in lashes. Some may say they're big. Some might say that they're small. I think that they're the perfect size for me. But I'm just going to sit around and wait for them to dry. And then I'll tell you guys my very, very last step to my lashes. And layer under there. But if you let that dry as well, then your lashes will be set. And I promise you it'll work. Like, you should be able to touch your lash and have like glue on it like that. Anyways, I'm gonna do this eye now. Just like that. Your lashes are back on and everything is back to normal. Let me bring you guys to the window so you can see it better with that intermission. But our lashes look super good. I love the way they look. Don't mind the glue. We're gonna clean that up later. People are always stressing about it. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. and just watching the ins and outs and the real fails of doing your lashes. I hope if you haven't done them before, or if you were just looking for a different type of way to do them, this video helped you out in any type of way. Comment down below any other skincare type of videos that you guys want to see, or anything that you guys want me to try. Some tips that you have. When did you start wearing lashes? Is this your first time? Share anything you want down below. Also follow my socials so that you can see any other content that I post, and keep up with me a little bit more on TikTok because I post way more on there, and Instagram because I post way more on there. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next video.